Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to something a little different. This is going to be a test, run through for a beta version that is coming up, version 1.35 for the Secret Of Mana Randomizer, which will include an option for Flammie Drum logic, which means, you know, normally in open world you start with the magic rope as well as the Flammie Drum, so you can fly wherever you want right from the get-go. This is going to have an option, which I've turned on for the seed, where you can set the Flammie Drum as an item that's in logic, which means that a few things get changed. Obviously, you don't start with the Flammie Drum, so you can't fly wherever you want to right out the gate. You have to find it. The other thing is that instead of starting you at the waterfall and pulling an item, because there are bushes in the way and there's a lot of discussion in the Discord between Moppleton and a bunch of other people that know a lot more about ROM hacking, and specifically ROM hacking stuff for Secret of Mana, about things that break, that apparently deleting the bushes right after you would normally in the vanilla, like, version of the game, the narrative, after you get the sword, you would cut through those bushes to continue on towards Potos Village. So apparently deleting those bushes messes up some stuff, so instead you're going to be starting in Potos. Let me see, I think there is a check, or I think as of now, there's not a check at the waterfall. Let me see real quick. Yes, okay, so the sword pedestal is a check, which means that you will need a cutting weapon to get to it. Interesting, I'll have to remember that. So you start off in Potos Village instead, and you go from there. So once you get, so I need to remember that that's a check. In fact, let me write a note right here. There we go. I'm setting all this up. So that being said, until you fly in the Flammie Drum, you basically have to go through the game, not necessarily in order, but you have the vanilla access, which means we're going to have to use cannon travel, which means we will need money to spend. So from Potos, we can go to we should be able to go to Upper Land. We can also use that to travel to Guy's Navel as well as the Water Palace. Upper Land should allow us to go back to Potos Village, and then the orb going further into the forest is now in play and accessible. And once you break through that orb that usually Sylphid, you have to use that. That'll allow you to go to Matango as well as get to the cannon travel deeper into the Upper Land Forest. It allows you to get to Kakara and Ice Country. And from there, you can go to the Empire, to like Southtown or Northtown, stuff like that. That means you may have to traverse the sewers. Like, you could honestly, like, play the entire game vanilla and get the Flammie Drum where it normally is at the top of Northtown Castle. So there's a lot more stuff in play, so it's a little bit, it seems like it's going to be a little bit slower. I don't know. It may be that I'll find this thing super fast, and then it just becomes an open world. The rest of our settings are pretty normal. We're doing normal difficulty. We're doing vanilla long. We're doing, so vanilla long goal. We're doing restrictive logic. I've swapped bosses. I've swapped enemies. We're getting a random character start with double gold, double experience. So, like, standard seed otherwise. So let's check it out and see if this breaks. And I don't know if the auto tracker is going to work either. So we're going to be starting with the boy. We're good to go. Okay, here we go. We should start off in Potos Village. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's different. Yep, okay. Starting here because Flammie Drum is in logic. Give it a second here. It's got a lot to set up. Oh, so I can't move right now. The glove. Okay. Okay, you can play now. And it started with the glove. Okay. Interesting. Okay, easy game. Easy game. Okay, nothing here. Okay, so I kind of want to backtrack. I mean, that's a free check. I mean, this is a free check. I'm gonna check the shop. I'm just gonna get normal shop info. So we have a cutting weapon already. Okay, nothing really here. Unbelievable. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this. And then I need to make my way back. So this is a long, out-of-the-way check. It's a free check, but it's just really long and out of the way. And so I need to be careful. Ooh, does this give me a hint? Mech 3 weapon orb. Hey, how about that? Okay. So I need to be careful not to get set on fire here. It's weird going backwards like this. And then we're gonna have to run the whole thing again. There should be one more enemy right here. Yeah. So this is interesting. All right. So far, nothing's broken. So I come down here and I pull Lumina Magic. Okay. All right. That was important. But now I have to run all the way back. So that was a very important check. I mean, it may not be... Oh my god, quit clapping me. It may not be necessary to unlock anything, but like that is a major magic. Sure, I'll try this. A barrel, nice. Can sell that for, it was like 200 gold, so that right there gives us some airfare. Yeah, now that this is in logic, like thinking about it, it's like if I were doing a race, where would I put this? I guess I would do it after the Flammie Drum, but that could be the Flammie Drum. That's the thing. Like, it's such a long way back. Like, look, this has already been... Oh my gosh, I have been getting clapped, which is no fun. This has been like 3 minutes out of my way for one check. And there's no fast way to get back to Potos. Okay, I'm gonna sell this and get candy and stuff like that. Oh, it sells for 300. Okay. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go do... do I go ahead and check this? I'm just gonna go ahead and check this. Okay. Okay, there's that. Huh. So we already have the sword. There is an updated tracker I think that Cyber has come out with, but I just haven't downloaded it, that allows you to include that. I got a sword orb, nice, and shade magic. Okay, a bunch of really important checks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do whatever it's called, the cave, Moonseed Underground. I'm gonna go ahead and do Waterfall Cave, Undine Chest. Flammie Drum Pandora area. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna double back. And I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm going to... So I skipped a couple of checks there. I'm gonna do this. Oh, that sends me to Upper Land. I wanted to go to Guy's Navel. Uh-oh. I thought this guy was going to give me choices. Okay, well, while I'm in Upper Land, I can get the 2 chests at the village. And then I can go back. I have money to go back. Ugh. Oops. It's okay. We're all learning. This is so weird to see this. And when I land here, there's no enemies, but I guess if I double back, there would be. Okay, so we are going to go backwards. Oh, I can check this, orb as well. I guess I don't need it if Flammie Drum is there. So let me make sure I have money. An axe orb. And the sprite. Wow. Okay. And the sprite has the boomerang. Okay, the sprite, I'm gonna give you the gloves. Okay, we will need to grind a little bit to get some money to go back, which is fine. It may be that this is shade. It's Lumina. Okay, hilarious. Okay, I needed to write this down. Though I guess it doesn't really matter. That this is, what is it? Land orb is Lumina. I don't think that'll really matter. Because I'm about to get the, Okay, we have enough money. Okay, don't need to kill anybody else. I'm about to go to the Pandora area. And get the drum. Oh, let me go to Guy's Navel from here. Awesome. Okay. So we can get the four checks there, and then go to Pandora. You know what? I'm just going to clear up Guy's Navel. So I'm gonna do Guy's Navel and then cannon travel. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like probably the best thing to do, the smartest thing to do, like as far as like if this were actually like a race or something like that, is to get Flammie Drum as soon as possible. Go to Pandora and do that. And it could honestly be at the girl, but I'm doing this right now. There's a Dryad Seed. Okay. Can check this. This is Dryad. Okay. Another sword orb is nice. Oh, it's 3? I thought it was 2. Let me write this down. You know what? Actually, you are going to use the boomerang after all. Let me make a note of this real quick. Okay. Sorry, I've also got to take notes because it's a It may be that, that it's always been 3 magic and I just didn't know that. Or at least always with the randomizer. Nice. I honestly don't remember. I thought the Dark Force got changed to only be 2 magic. But I may be misremembering. I may be mistaken there. I know that Evil Gate got changed from 8 to 5, and that the spell got changed from 2 to 1. Ha! Okay. 3 Bs, whatever. And we have the axe. Hilarious. Okay. Okay, so pretty straightforward, easy seed so far. Okay, so we still have 1 chest to check, and then we need to go to Pandora. Two seeds, awesome. Let's see. Nothing that I really care about. I'm gonna go ahead and get a hat, the Sprite, and that's it. Okay, so we have 1 more check here, and then we're going to Potos. Oh, how much money did I have left? I could level up the axe. Why not? Actually, what kind of axe do I have? High damage range. Yeah, get that shit out of here. Let's level up the axe once. Okay, we still have enough money to get out of here. Beast damage and strength. Yeah, let's change. Let's swap, please. Okay. Alright, so until we find the Flammie Drum, this is, you know... we've got all the characters already, and we just need the... whip to get access to stuff. Heck that. That chest. Okay, that's Guy's Navel cleared. So now we need to get to the cannon travel, or run back. While I'm here, I can check this. Alright, that's no help. Not lumin. Okay, well, dang. A fairy walnut. Nice. Kill this man. Give me another fairy walnut. Wow, unhelpful. Okay. Pandora, please. Okay. Okay, cool. So do we have a free check here with the girl, but like I'm gonna go ahead and just do everything here. We also picked up 2 extra seeds. We should be getting the Flammie Drum here. Oh my gosh, get out of here, dude. Which means that we won't need money for cannon travel anymore. Luna in chest. Okay. So I can go ahead and spend up some money here if there's armor that I can afford. No, but I'll write this down. What is this? Gold vest, Pandora 1. Okay. And then after we get it, we get to go around the whole world and do all the freebies and other things that we would ordinarily do. We do have Shade at level 1. Here, let me see what our characters are at. You know what? Yeah, let's spend some magic. And level up characters as we're going through. Okay. Okay, so they now have all of their stuff back. We have Shade at level 2. And Lumina at level 1. Going into this boss fight, we also have, like, no armor. We have a level 2 sword and a level 2 axe. The axe does strength, so that's good. Oh, good diagonal. Okay. Yeah, it's about to become a relatively normal seed now. There we go. Whew. I was like, I cast all my spells and said, that was it. We're done. And we were not done. Okay. So, I'm kind of, with this seed, I'm kind of missing out on doing a lot of the early checks that were necessary to get Flammie Drum, because it's just like here at the beginning of the game. I had to use cannon travel a couple times, but it wasn't so bad that I had to like, piggyback through a bunch of different locations. Like, and getting a hint was huge, you know? I probably would have kept going with freebies, though I don't know where I would have gone. Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay. Some good stuff for them. And after we get Flammie Drum, then it's like, you know, go do the thing. Javelin's nice to have. Alright. And another orb for it. Sea Hair Tail. Good, we haven't gone there yet. The Fire Seed. Wow. Flammie Drum, there it is. Oh my gosh. Wow. This place was loaded. Okay. So we need the whip, and we need more magic. Also, when we get up here, I need to write down that it's not Lumina. 300 gold. Okay, nice. So yeah, now we just do the seed. Now we just play it. But we've done stuff out of order, is the interesting thing. And I have other stuff to, like, turn in at different times. Like, I already have the Moon Seed and the Wind Seed. And the Fire Seed. I don't know if I'll be able to get to any of those things. But then also having Sea Hair Tail to turn in and the Gold Key. Just, dang. Stuff, nothing. Oh, that doesn't help me. Okay, so now it's a normal seed. We've just kind of done stuff in a weird order that I normally wouldn't do. Okay, I'm gonna do Sea Hair Tail and then Moon Seed, and then we're gonna double back, just in case I get something that allows me to get into Fire Palace. I can also check the shop. Oh my gosh, so many seeds! Nothing really. Okay. I could level up one of my weapons to level 2, or level up the Javelin once, but I'm just gonna mosey on. Okay, let's do Moon Palace first, and then we'll go back to Fire Palace. Okay, we can do this. We got money. I like money. But we didn't get anything to help us get into Fire Palace, but that's fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this and then do Mandala. And get the hints. Get the chest in Dark Palace, and then we'll kind of sweep north from there. Do Matango, do the Wind Seed. Do the first chest in Light Palace. Hell yeah, baby. Bleh, let me through. Wow. Okay. Oh, and I have the fire seed, and I don't have the whip. So I can't, well, that's kind of nice. I can't even go to the end of the stage now. So what? Look at all these fucking seeds. Okay. So unless I find the whip here, I can't even see what the last thing is. What the last orb is. Wow. Okay. Can I have some cheap armor, please? Thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. Well. Darkseed North, okay. Need Salamando, okay. Earth Siege in town, already found it. Whip Potos area, wow. Not Undine. Well, then I'm going to skip this and go back to Potos area. Because I have everything that I can use to clear this out. Wait, did I already do this? Yeah. I just didn't mark it. There are also 2 signs I didn't check on the way to Water Palace. Oh no, I did mark it. I'm just looking at the wrong thing because I'm an idiot. Nice. Okay. Ah. So far, I don't know if I need Sylphid. Ba-da-da-da! There's a whip orb. Nothing in... Okay, well, I got magic, which may be necessary. Alright, so it's turning in the water seed is going to be it. No. Did I level up? Hold on. I did. Okay. Good. We have so many seeds. We just got them all. Alright, so this should be the whip. Okay, awesome. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna get, because Luna's in a chest, I'm gonna go back and set this whole thing up, even though I don't have the Dark Seed. It's simple enough to come back here. And then I'm also going to check the hints at the top. But I'm... do I do the check? I'll need to buy some... Ugh. I guess I have... If I have 10 magic, then I can revive somebody at Doppelgangers. I may do that. I may have to have, like, the boy and Sprite die, have the girl cast Revive, then let the girl die. Because I have everything to get up there. So, yeah. I think that may be the game plan. Is go do doppelgangers and just try and keep the girl alive. Alright, everything's set up here for when I have the Dark Seed. I can come back here immediately if need be. I think jumping will fix this. Run, little boy. Oh. Oh, I leveled up just in time. Welp. This is a disaster. I'm gonna get these hints and then leave, and hopefully I don't need anything up here. I mean, I guess I could revive him and then level up on the way. How close is the girl to leveling up, is the question. Pretty close. Okay, yeah, we could do this. We could still do this. Not gnome. Okay. So I'll have to do this now. Come on! I pressed the button. Hold on, wait. I pressed the button and it didn't register my input. There we go. Okay. So we just need to level up the girl before we get there. Nope. Night. There it is. So then I take control of the girl, I get the boy and the sprite killed, I revive one of them, get the girl killed. Oh, it's chugging. She's at 1 health. Good, we did it. Not ultimately worth it, but okay. Oh, I'm looking at my tracker, and I can't look at anything else. Man, there's some lag going on, and I can't hit the thing that I want to hit. Okay. Let's go to Matango. And get this chest. See what kind of armor they have. Or I guess where was it was Fancy Overalls 2. Or where was it Pandora 2? There's Gnome. Awesome. Oh, and I need to put the equipment back on the girl. Oh my gosh, this input delay is insane. I don't know what's happening. Okay, wow. Tiger helm. Or cap, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna go turn in the wind seed, and then we're gonna go back to Pandora to get everybody fancy overalls. Oh my gosh, why is it so laggy? Awesome. I don't know if it's going to mess anything up if I turn off my controller and turn it back on to try and get things working better. Okay. I'm not going to worry leveling anything up right now. That'll just happen kind of naturally as we're going through stuff. Okay, hold on. I tried to fix the controller and I messed it up. Give me a second. We'll do this. I don't know where this will put us. Oh, well, that's not working. Okay, we'll do this. All the way out. There we go. Now it's working. Okay. There we go. Okay. Technical difficulties as well. Man, this is just the best. Okay, we're gonna get fancy overalls. And then I honestly may go check and see what items we need. Like, what do we need to clear the game and chase that stuff. Because if we need Sylphid, I know that I need to get back there, you know. I need to get back to the Fire Palace. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and check and see what we can do here. I can also turn in the Dryad Seed. Like, I can clear a bunch of these bosses, I guess. There we go. I mean, this stuff is going to be necessary to clear anyway, so there's that. But we can see what spells we need. Oh, I need to turn my auto tracker Lua back on. Hold on one second. Do that real quick. There we go. Okay, well, it's something. Nice. The girl leveled up, the sprite did not. A nothing check. Oh well, at least it was something that needed to be done to clear the end of the game. Bam. Got him. Okay. Let's go see. I mean, we only have half of the mana, and we know we need Salamando. We don't have a hint for Salamando right now, so so let's go see what all we can do. We can at least get this chest. We can think about leveling up weapons. You know, also think about getting tiger caps for everybody. Luna, okay. Cool. That's good info. Man, we really need Luna. Okay, we won't be able to check any of the other orbs while we're here. We can get this chest, though. I'm gonna check this chest for Luna, and that's it. I'm not gonna do the rest of the Underground Palace. Okay. Gonna go to Matengo and get Tiger Caps. We're gonna go to, the gold tower and beat the first boss, get the first 2 chests there. And then we will head to Northtown, I guess. There's so much we haven't done yet. It's so weird doing this stuff like this far out of order. Like, part of me is like, oh, go do the freebies. But like, I've been clearing stuff. It's just been slow. Ah! Okay. Or should I just get this first chest and bail? I don't know. Okay. So we're opening up this chest, and then we're going to do Southtown, Northtown. It sucks that everything was blocked by Luna, so we don't know if Sylphid's necessary, which is not fun. I also don't know what that orb is there. Not what I always wanted, but okay. Okay. So it was really interesting that we got Flammie so early. And the thing is, like, once I got that hint, you know, I could have gone for that a lot sooner. It was kind of nice having both the girl and the sprite, and having a magic that I could cast right away. So it made that fight pretty easy, even though I'd leveled them up a couple of times. The red dragon. Let's check this hint. I'm not going to check the shop. I don't care. Yeah, I know I need Salamander. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, I guess we're just going to clear this whole fucking thing. So let's get the side chest first, and then we are going to fight the boss, and we'll get the chest after the boss. Where Metal Mantis normally is. It's the Dark Seed, okay. Ah! Oh, excuse me, sir. Oh no, a snake. Oh, I didn't time that right. Boom. And nothing. Stupid snake. There's Undine, which we don't need. Okay. I'm wondering if I should just chase Luna. Yeah, I'm just gonna chase Luna, because Luna is the key to seeing what the rest of everything else is. So I got all the chests. I'm skipping this. I'm chasing chests right now. Not Dryad. Wow. Okay. We still need Salamando as well. And I have no clue where that's going to be. I just need to know whether or not I need Sylphid. And then I can put myself in Salamando Go mode. Okay, I don't care about this. Okay, so I've got 3 chests in Northtown Ruins, and then I've got LNAs. And that's it for chests. Whoop! Weird hiccup there. So what I'm trying to do is get Luna, and then so that I can get back in and know whether or not I need Sylphid. Because if I know that, then I know I need to chase it. Moogle Belt, okay. Alright, we're diving. If it's not here, it's got to be at LNA's. Sprite's fine. They're fine. All right. Show me Luna. There it is. Okay. Okay, let's see if we need Sylphid. That's what this is all about. It's cracking those first two things. And it may be that we get stopped by Salamando. It may be that Salamando's the next thing, and then Sylphid's past that. But if I can find something that says you need Sylphid, like, then I know that I need to do Fire Palace. Okay, there's Salamando. So I can't go anywhere else on the left-hand side. So if this is also Salamando, then it's just like, well, we're screwed. And we're just going to go out in the world and we have to, like, find Salamando. It'd be nice to have that as go mode. Shade. Okay, we can keep going on this side. Oh, delayed sleep. Oh my gosh, okay. So we learned nothing from that. Okay, well, all right, I guess we're just looking for Salamando and hoping it's not in a shit place, and that we also don't need Sylphid. That's the thing. Okay, I mean, let's do LNAs and get a hint. Maybe it'll tell us where Sylphid, or whether we need Sylphid or where Salamando is. That's what we need to know. Okay, so I need to know if Sylphid is necessary or where Salamando is. No more hints. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, now we're just clearing stuff. And, it, like, we could go fucking anywhere. We also have, like, all of Pure Lands that we haven't touched. Smooth fight. The other thing is that the Fire Palace orb, we don't know the last Fire Palace orb, could be Salamando. Like, ugh. The other thing is, I don't think I've seen something that says you need this many elements. Did we level with this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so now we're just clearing stuff. Now it's just go crazy. So we're just gonna start wrapping up loose ends. Let's go turn in the Dark Seed, and that'll be everything in this area. We could do the Earth Palace. I think next is honestly leveling up weapons. Go level up the sword. Since we have Dryad, I mean, honestly, we could do all sorts of quick kills for the Mana Beast right now. There it is. Okay. So that's the mountain cleared. Yeah, we got Earth Palace. We have Underground Continent. Or Undersea Palace. We have Matango Cave. We could potentially turn in the Fire Seed. We have all of Northtown left to do. We have all of Ice Country to do. And we have Pure Lands. Ugh. Nothing. Okay. It's also weird picking up Flammie Drum because, like, as an item, because I'm used to it being right next to the magic rope, because when you start off in, you know, normal open world, they're right next to each other, so those items stay next to each other. But since you pick them up out of order, it gets out of order from what you're used to in the menu. I'm gonna check the shop for armor first. No, nothing. But I'll go ahead and do this. Gonna level up the sword a couple of times. Beast and strength and stone. Awesome. Give me that shit. Alright. I guess let's climb this and fight. I probably won't level up the sword again. That's a good thing to have right there. There, they leveled up. Next thing to save for is armor. I will say that even though Lumina was not necessary for the end game, I'm glad I did the waterfall check. Oh my gosh, he was here the whole time. Ah, that sucks. Okay. All right. We may put, and see, okay, so that's something that's different, is that because you don't start with the Flammie Drum, that is how you exit. No matter what. Like, even though we have the Flammie Drum. Okay, so we may very well be in go mode. God, it was right there. I just needed to, like, finish it off. Oh, I flew over an entire continent. I just missed it. Okay. All right, we have everything but Sylphid. Here's hoping, but we can easily get to Sylphid. We have everything necessary to get to Sylphid right now. So here's hoping we don't need Sylphid. All right, one more orb. Oh my gosh, if we get all the way to the end and it's Sylphid, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be like, what are you doing? But I can immediately go get it, but then I have to backtrack all the way out. Like, that's what sucks. Awesome. We don't need Sylphid. Okay, we're done. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I was chasing Luna, which is why, you know, I did... Man, if I had just done that, I wouldn't have done a few other checks. I just, you know, completed... Because I would have come back here, I would have seen, like... I would have been go mode so much earlier. But I didn't, you know, I didn't know. I just needed to do one more check. And, I would have been here probably like 15 minutes ago or something like that. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna do a money check. I know that Gold Vest is in Pandora 1. Those are 2250. That's a slight improvement, and I can sell these for 600. So, math time. I need what? 16, 4800. Well within range. Okay. So we're gonna get Gold Vest. Oh, but they don't sell. I'm gonna. I can, or I could just make 2 stops. I can either get, or you know what? I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. I was gonna say this place also doesn't sell fairy walnuts. Which is a tragedy, because then I can make 1 stop. Oh, Pandora 1. Shit. It's the wrong one. Ah. Okay. I think I have a fairy walnut, but I also have Luna. I'm just gonna go. I am happy for the extra defense. Let me double check. We have 1. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, this was a pretty kind seed. It would have been a lot better if I had just completed Northtown. I would have been done a lot sooner. So yeah, getting Flammie Drum, you know, we were very fortunate in finding information out about it very early on, and being able to do a lot of early checks, getting the sword. That was not a hindrance or anything like that. Lumina was not necessary, but I'm glad I did that. It was a 3-minute check, you know, to go there and back. That's a long way to do that. I was kind of moving cautiously because we were fighting against Embermen, and I knew that they would clap me. But I guess with location effects on, they would not have set me on fire. That's what I was afraid of, because they are taking the place of Rabites, so they don't have any status effects. But I wasn't thinking about that. Nice. Okay. I think when I get to Flammie, what I'll do is do 1 round of Evil Gates and then fight up close and personal. Because I have a strength-based weapon. I have a, you know, level 5 sword right now or something like that. That's fine. That's fine, game. And I've got Dryad magic and Luna magic and everything like that, so I think it'll be a pretty quick fight. So I think I'll do, Shade magic, shade spells. Use the, one, if I haven't used it already on another fight. Use the, Fairy Walnut, and then get mana magic going. Beat him up that way. Nice. Okay, 2 bosses to go. So didn't have to do Pure Lands. There was nothing for me in Ice Country. I didn't have to do the rest of, whatever it's called. Northtown Ruins. I didn't have to do Undersea Palace. Yeah, but it was, I guess I really didn't get a chance to experience the pain that this kind of a run could be with having Flammie Drum being like way late in the chain. How are y'all? Y'all are fine. Oh my gosh. Hopefully we'll level up after this fight. Oh, okay. Alright. Hopefully we level. Otherwise, I may just have to fight the Mana Beast the normal way. We did not level. Okay. So I think I'm just going to fight the Mana Beast the normal way. Timeout. Bah! Boom. Yay! Yeah, that was much faster than... I mean, I had... Yeah, that would have been a lot slower to do shade tactics. There it is. Okay. So yeah. Needed Salamando, go mode. I'm glad I didn't need Sylphid. Let me see what that final orb was in Fire Palace. Let's see. It was Gnome. So I had it. I was able to do that. To cross Upper Land was Lumina, we knew that. Matango Cave was Dryad. Okay. So yeah, I don't think there was any... There's a hint that I needed Salamando. That was all I got. And that I didn't need a lot of other things. But yeah, that's what sent me on that thing was that chase at the end was looking for Luna in a chest. And then when I found it, I went back and it's like, man, if I just pushed forward and fought the boss at Northtown Castle, that would have saved me, I mean, like 15 or 20 minutes. Because let's see, I wouldn't have done... I'm trying to remember what order I did stuff in. I wouldn't have done... I'm trying to think. When I started doing that run. I don't think I would have done LNAs. I'm trying to remember. I did Dark Palace chests. I'm trying to remember if I did... I mean, I guess I found Dark Seed there. I wouldn't have gone back to finish Dark Palace. So I already did Doppelgangers, and I did the 2 chests. But I didn't do Doppelgangers. Or I did Doppelgangers with the 2 chests. I didn't do the Dark Palace boss, the slime. So I wouldn't have gone back for that. I wouldn't have done LNA's castle. What else was I doing? I guess also I wouldn't have looped back and forth. I wouldn't have gone to Grand Palace and then doubled back out. Did I fight any of the other bosses? I'd already cleared Guy's Navel, Pandora, Potos Village. Like, I'd already done all that early stuff. I'd done Moogle Village and Sprite Village. I'd already done Gold Tower. Yeah, I think that may have been the only thing that it pushed me back to do. I would have skipped doing Dark Slime and LNAs. So and I wouldn't have doubled back. I wouldn't have gone and done Sunken Continent and then left and gone back. So it would have saved me a good bit of time. Did not have to do any of Pure Lands. Awesome. Didn't have to fight any bosses in Ice Country. Awesome. Didn't have to do anything in Northtown Ruins. The back chest had Luna. Yeah, okay. So I did not, you know, I had a very kind seed. This could have been very mean. Once again, Flammie Drum can come up anywhere logically where you would normally get Flammie, like before you would get Flammie Drum in the vanilla game. So that would have included, let me go through the list here. That would have been Potos Village. That would have been Pandora. That would have been Gaia's Navel, including Earth Palace. That would have been Water Palace, Undine Cave, LNA's Castle. Because you can get there with either an axe or by having the whip and a sword or an axe. Then paying to go to Upper Land, which we did. So Moogle Village and Sprite Village. And then if you have something to get through the orb in the forest, then that gives you access to Matango Cave, Matango Chest, as well as Matango Cave. And the cannon travel there that gets you to Kakara, which gives you access to Moon Palace and Fire Palace, as well as Turning the Sea Hairtail. It gives you access to Ice Country, which gives you access to the, like, running through all of Ice Country vanilla. Which would be going to Santa's house, going to Tropical Village, going to Ice Palace, and needing the whip to do that. And then Kakara also would give you access to Empire, which would land you at Southtown. You would have to go through the sewers to get to Northtown, and then from there you would have access to Northtown Ruins as well as Northtown Castle. So there's a lot in this game that you would have to run through vanilla. We got very lucky that the seed was just like, it's in Pandora. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna go there anyway. I did some stuff out of order, but it gave me all 3 characters to start with, so I was glad about that. I had Lumina, which allowed me to double nuke enemies right from the get-go with Lucent Beam, as well as using whatever. I mean, I had Shade, so, you know, I was just doing Dark Force and Lucent Beam pretty much exclusively. I tried doing some Gnome, and it was just like, who cares? You know, and then picking up, but getting Gnome allowed me to run and charge weapons, which is nice. And then, of course, getting Luna at the end and having Dryad, like, you know, it just made it really easy. So really, what it boiled down to is if I had done Mech Rider 2, that would have saved me going back and fighting the slime at Dark Palace, doing LNA's castle, and double dipping the Sunken Continent. Or really triple dipping, because I went in the Grand Palace first, and I was like, okay, those are with Salamando. No, those are with Luna. And then I went back, and I saw that I knew I needed Salamando, but I was just checking. I wanted to make sure that I did not need Sylvan. So it would have kept me from triple dipping. Anyway, other than that, pretty tame seed, normal seed, you know. Blitz through a lot of stuff. Didn't wind up needing the Fair Walnut at the end. It was nice that I had one, just in case. I needed it to buff up the boy. But yeah, it made it a lot. I mean, it was such a faster fight to just use mana magic instead of trying to do shade tactics. Even with level like 5 or level 6, whatever I had at the time, level 6 shade, Evil Gate, I would have been only able to get like 4 casts off or something like that. I think I had 22 magic. So, yeah. But yeah, this could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot longer. Let me see if other people have talked about what's been going on here. If other people have done things. Apparently there was a bug that somebody found, which is why there's a hot fix. This is why this is beta. It's 1.35, really like A or B, whatever you want to call it. Like 1.35.2. I can get Ice Castle or Fire Palace to get Luna, but I can't because I need Luna to get through the Upperland Forest. Oops. And that's what was kind of fixed, was the Upperland element to do that. And that's what Solar was saying, is like, you'd still have to do 2 sewer trips to, so that seed definitely gets binned. Oh, man. So yeah, this was a very kind seed. We didn't really get to see, you know, a whole lot of the extent of it, other than canon traveling a couple of times at the beginning, which wound up giving me both characters very early on, which was nice. Weighing that versus going immediately to Pandora to get the Flammie Drum, it may have been a really long fight, or a longer fight versus a dragon at Wallface. So, but yeah, okay, that's, you know, I'll probably do another one of these. I want to see a garbage seed. I need to set some time aside. I'm gonna do another one of these in the future, and I want one. I want them to give me something crap. I want them to give me like Matango Cave, you know, or I want them to give me, you know, something like that. Just so I can see how bad it can be, because you're basically playing through a slightly open world, but mostly vanilla, as well as vanilla movement. So you're going through a lot of screens and a lot of canon travels that, you know, you normally wouldn't do in open world. Okay, but I'm rambling now. So that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, checking this out. This is not public yet. It is accessible if you come to the Discord, the Secret of Mana Randomizer Discord. It's been posted there, so you can check that out, but it's not up on the site yet. And it is also still being tweaked. Still getting feedback to Moppleton and everything like that. So, but that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, hanging out, everything like that. I will see y'all next time, hopefully with a... it's weird that I'm summoning this and requesting it, but a crappier seed. All right, bye.